Hey folks, this is Mike, Kilo Echo Zero Victor India Mike. Just passing, I have passed through Kansas City, gotten on I-70 now, heading towards St. Louis with some construction. Sorry about that crappy low angle. I've brought all kinds of little options for mounting my phone, but the only one that's working is a cup holder. I thought the vent mount would be the way to do it, but this Accord has this weird little mesh over the vents. Like you can't really see the vent fins themselves very much. It's just this mesh in front of it, and it didn't let me put my little vent clip in there, which would have been a better angle. But on my way to my first invention, super excited. Got the rental car here now. I think I'm gonna call the MRI because I feel like it kind of feels like I'm in an MRI machine. after driving that truck for 6 years, this thing it just feels small. I feel like it almost feels like I'm in a Corvette. I'm so low down on the ground. Of course, again, it's all relative to the truck. I'm getting that like in this super reclined position. I feel like I'm in this confined little space. I feel like I'm in an MRI machine. But it's getting me there, and I'm getting over 35 miles to the gallon right now. Compare that to my diesel truck getting about 14 when I'm not towing, 8 when I am towing. The 8-ton radio go box. I'm in construction. I got to slow down. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about my hamvention priorities, things that I'm going to be looking for. I'm not looking to buy very much at all, not much of anything. The one thing I might buy would be a key, and one of my priorities at the show itself is just getting my hand on a lot of different keys and paddles, and try my hand at a bug, or I'm really thinking about getting into QD keys. So I'm going to want to get my hand on some of those, try sending a little bit and see how that goes. So that's a priority. Anything and everything to do with my vertical antennas that I like to run. If I can find another good option for a tripod, I'll be on the lookout for that. Just because that setup works so well for me. But if I can find a tripod system that's a little lighter and a little nicer than the Wolf River coils that I just had by default, that'll be great as well. So there's a couple things I'll be after. I'm not really planning on going through the boneyard at all. I've not gotten into tinkering much. I'm not looking to buy a used radio or anything like that. If I was, then that might be a little different situation, but I'm not planning on doing that. Then I got a few forums I'm looking at, mostly the POTA forums. The one that I'm really looking forward to is Parks on the Air 2.0 Sunday morning. I think if you're going to go to, if you're into POTA, I think that's the one to go to, because they are looking to upgrade the POTA app site, and I think that could be a real big deal. Since, I've been using that site since 2020, and it's looked the same, so I can only imagine the ideas they've come up with since then to make that even more slick. So I'm interested to hear what that's going to be, and I don't know how many details they're going to be able to give, but that's one I'll be super intent there Sunday morning. I can't remember the time. And then there's just meeting all you nice people. And that's really priority one. I'm just hoping to shake a lot of hands, and meet way more people than I could possibly remember. You know, I've got 200 stickers in my bag I'd love to give away. That's really what I'm after. So if you see me at the show and you feel inclined to come up and say hi, please do. Please do. That's priority number one. That is why I'm excited to come to this show. Is just to meet a whole lot of new people. And meet a whole lot of people that I've talked to or I've live streamed with, or people that have commented on videos and putting faces to call signs and usernames and things like that. Gonna be super cool, not only at the show but at some of the other events that will be circulating around it. So that's my next report. I'm planning on uploading some short little videos along the way. Is kind of keeping me entertained as I'm driving. I was listening to Jason 2.0's All-Star Node, chatting a little bit. There's been some conversation on that as people are traveling, and I just have that set up with Repeater Phone, the app Repeater Phone on my iPhone. So if you're like me and you're not going to want to buy a node, a radio to dedicate to a node or a node, this is a nice, easy way to do it. So I've just got it set up on my iPhone. Repeater Book is the app, and you give it your call sign. I had to upload an image of my official license, and I'm in. I can do Echolink and All-Star. I'm just interested in doing All-Star for this one room. Maybe I'll find more as time goes on. Come out of construction now. I don't know what my speed limit is. I think it's 75. What is it in Missouri? 70? I think it's 75. Going faster in both of those. Anyway, where was I at? If you see me, come grab me. Say hi. Looking forward to it. Pumped for my first Hamvention. Oh, that's where I was. Yeah, I'm going to be recording some videos all along the way and hopefully uploading them almost immediately thereafter. I don't know how that's going to work at the show. I don't plan on doing any live streams, but I am planning on recording a bunch of those. So keep your eye out. If you're not going to Hamvention, I can show little bits of it for you through my little eye and its first time at Hamvention. We'll catch you next time.